Hi Libra, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Libra in your chart, it may resonate. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, sharing with a friend, checking out the other videos for the signs in your chart. Just by doing that, you're helping my channel grow, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Told Us Love is a hustle for me, so as I am building it up so I can do more with the videos and through YouTube, your donations and support at my Cashapp and Venmo in the description box go a great long way and are greatly appreciated. So thank you, Libra, and thank you to those who have sent donations. Again, it's greatly appreciated because this is a hustle for me, and I am truly thankful that I took the leap. So coming onto YouTube. So Libra, if you know anybody who you think would vibe with the channel, make sure you're sending them my way. And I hope you're happy, healthy, and well as we are in Taurus season and about to begin May. So here we go. Someone I'm already like, someone you know or someone who's important to you may be born in May, because as soon as I was saying like the word May, I had this feeling of like it's special. This is a special time. Libra, I also have some quick pre-messages for you, and then I'm gonna dive in. You could be having some conversations about someone's behavior. It could be your child, a child, people around you, human behavior, having like good intellectual conversations maybe. Something about boundaries and barriers. Someone has good ones. Maybe you're discussing them. Someone has options or feels they have options. Someone has or is part of a healing friendship. I'm getting male and male or female, male and female. There are friendships that are healing to a Libra, Libra's heart, or you're part of a healing to someone. This just kind of popped in my hand, so we're gonna stop here. Looking at what's a healthy relationship, and I took that also as like two ways. You're either looking at someone who's in a healthy relationship and realizing that's what a healthy relationship looks like. Maybe you're the person who's in the healthy relationship, Libra, and people are looking at you in your relationship. I also took it as like taking a look at. So it's almost like discussing, talking. I feel like I'm looking at a group of people talking, and maybe it doesn't have to be a group of people, maybe it's just two, but it's like a discussion of what makes a healthy relationship. The phrase stalling to keep power popped into my head. Literally, someone may do something with power, may work with like electricity, powering something or powering whatever. Maybe you have a tool that stalled, something stalled and you couldn't get the power. But I got it first as like an individual who is stalling something from moving forward to keep a sense of power and control. It's like, I'm getting an image and an example of a child. Look at my hands, like getting all weird. A child who like, okay. This is like a child who will enjoy themselves and know they will enjoy themselves when they get to the restaurant, for example, or the clothing store. We'll go with restaurant because I just heard a sound. But this child knows that the way that they are behaving at home and in the yard, they can't behave that way when they're at the restaurant. But they know that they'll enjoy themselves when they're at the restaurant. It's just going to take in work and adjusting their behaviors and how they would act in a restaurant. I am like completely 100% being guided to a Kanye West quote. I think he was discussing this on Ellen, where he was discussing how a human's natural nature at that age is to be wild and all over the place, and like we're going against human instincts by making people sit at restaurants, not make their like children move, having them be quiet. And like he was basically explaining how we judge people who have kids running around and we think that they're wrong when we're the wrong ones for trying to like take away the instincts in that young human being, which that young human's instinct is to be wild. And this is giving me some sort of analogy of a relationship. Male or female, maybe who you are connected with you think is childish, but the child who knows they'll enjoy themselves at the restaurant. I just had to go back to my original thought because I did get sidetracked. The child who knows they'll have a good time at the restaurant but is stalling and preventing and like won't come in to take a bath and then is giving mom a hard time to get ready. Like, this is a child that's stalling what they know is going to happen and what they know they're gonna like, but they almost like want to continue to be able to be wild and free reign as long as they can, while here's someone trying to like wrangle them to go to do something that they know they're gonna like. I feel like I'm being, oh, this is so crazy. This is all like an example. This is all supposed to be an analogy for a relationship, but it's coming to me in the form of like understanding childhood behavior and how to respond to it to get the response out of the child that you're looking for. Maybe someone does this for work. Maybe this is what you've been talking about, healthy relationships with children that include boundaries and barriers, because maybe you really do have a child who's doing some sort of stalling, figuratively, analogously, to try to get dominance and power in this like parent-child relationship. I feel like I'm seeing like the parent who once was wrangling, trying to get the child to get dressed and do this and is trying to, the different technique and the different approach that ends up working is that this parent just goes about getting themselves ready, worrying about themselves, telling the child, you know what you need to do, now go do it. And then having set the expectation and not holding them accountable, not treating them like a child, basically, and waiting on the child to do what they need to do if that's what it comes down to. And I feel like there's something here of like, I'm seeing a totally different child now. They've realized that mom or dad isn't gonna wrangle them, so, and like hound them and helicopter them, and they're watching everybody else get ready, and oh wow, I don't want to be left behind because they're gonna move on go without me. So I'm gonna go get dressed. And this child finally does what they are age appropriately able to do, but weren't doing because they were stalling to keep some sort of dominance and power within the connection with their parent. I hope all that made sense to everybody because it was very clear in my head, and unfortunately, this was all the this is a relationship. This is someone's relationship This is how they've been, or maybe you feel like you're the parent to your person, or they feel that way. Maybe there's an age gap, maybe big enough to be someone's parent, but it doesn't, maybe someone has been confused as someone's parent. But I really get a feeling of someone feels like the child and someone feels like the parent. And the parent in this connection is taking a healthier look at what is a healthier approach to get your person aligned or like on the same path with you. Because going to the restaurant, the thing the child will like once they get there, is analogous for a relationship. They know what this is gonna be a good relationship. This is gonna be a good experience. It's just gonna take work because you gotta behave, you gotta act a certain way, but you're gonna enjoy yourself. They're stalling from getting to that relationship that they know they're going to enjoy because they still want to be able to behave however it is they're behaving, which could be being non-committal, being able to spend more time and money on friends and experiences with friends, like more money on themselves. It's like someone is stalling to be able to stay in that free-spirited energy. But it's like it's heading towards the relationship. It's going in that direction, which someone knows will be a good experience. They're just keeping some sort of power and control. Maybe this is how they feel. All right. Oh, boy. This is making someone feel like they have control. Okay, Libra? This is making someone feel like they have some sort of control. Because this is happening. You're going to the restaurant regardless. It's happening. It's leading towards a marriage. It's leading towards a relationship, whatever it is for you, however it relates. But someone is like really slow with those steps, doesn't want to take those steps. I don't want to say they're being dragged that way. They're just like, instead of taking the straight approach, they're dilly-dallying. They're dallying a dilly. Go get dressed. Get ready for the ride. Go. You haven't done this. It's like it's one thing and then it's over here. It's like, but you know it's going in this direction. That is like the effing weirdest analogy I have ever come up with in my life. Relationships are like a restaurant. Relationships are like restaurants. You know you're going to enjoy yourself once you're there, but you know you have to be on your best behavior when you're in one. This is like, when people say I get downloads, like, where the hell did that come from? But that's actually a really good analogy. Because people see you in a relationship. People see you in the restaurant. You got to act a certain way. And then if you're not acting right, like if you're acting like a fool in the restaurant, people are looking at you. Just like if you were acting like crazies in a very bad relationship, people would know about it and know about the drama. Ooh. Libra, let me know if it resonates. We're starting the cards at 14, we'll say 15. All right. I care a lot about you, but I'm not in love with you. These are the cards that popped in my hands. Name begins with J, B, K, S, and A, or A. You go, girl. I feel like there's a feminine who feels, whoever the feminine energy is, who's questioning their feelings. And I feel like there's a masculine energy here who's being very supportive of a feminine, I think from afar. I know I lied. I'm denying it to you, though. Well, that's a red flag. That's gaslighting. I know I lied, but they're denying it. So they're... Issa and Lawrence love. This could be someone having like a fling, because this is what came up into my head thinking about lying. And if you know the show, in the first season, Issa, spoiler alert, Issa has an affair. She sleeps with I think his name's Daniel from the music business, and Lawrence is in a bad spot. Like the things that he wanted to get off the ground didn't really, like he's in a rough spot in life. Like he's stuck at work, he's not making money, he's not growing, was in a slump, he was in a depression, and Issa found herself like unattracted to him, and that's why she has this fling. And if I remember correctly, it's because she has the fling, because he flips out, because they break up. It almost like ignites a fire under his ass to do the things that he said he was going to do but hadn't been doing during his like funk and depression. Wow, I just got a lot from that. I get jealous. It's my issue with insecurities. Prefer to be alone. The Hermit could be dealing with a Virgo. Just popped into my head, or there's like a Virgo Libra cusp here, so that would be September 17th to the 23rd. Earth sign, Virgo. There we go. I didn't even look down. Divine blank energy could be masculine, feminine, could be divine timing energy. Tinder, cheating. Your love and belief in me has been healing to my heart. I don't know why I get this feeling of someone speaking about like relationships. Maybe you're speaking about it. Also get a feeling of like, yeah, it's like talking about what makes healthy relationships. Like, you know what? I feel like there's someone here who could be a connection where you both kind of ebb and flow in each other's lives. Like, even if you're not together, you may still have similar friends, or maybe you met through a friend group, so you'll still see each other. I think it's funny, HBO's Insecure is the name of that, is the show, Insecure, and it's my issue with insecurities. Someone is an insecure individual who knows this about themselves, who keeps people at arm's length because it's almost like they don't want to hurt you, Libra, or you don't want to hurt this person. I care a lot about you, but I'm not in love with you. And I get a feeling of, but they would be in love with you if they weren't keeping you at arm's length. They want to keep it at just, I care a lot about you. Oh, that's so funny. I just answered myself. I care a lot about you, but I'm not in love with you. I know I lied. I'm denying it to you, though. They're denying how they feel. Someone's denying how they feel. This is going back to my child kicking and screaming. I don't want, for whatever reason, it's the Cheesecake Factory. That's the restaurant in my head. I don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, and like someone's like, oh, come on. Like someone being like, I don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I hate the Cheesecake Factory. And someone being like, are you kidding me? I know you're full of baloney. I know you know that we're going to have a great time at the Cheesecake Factory. So why are you taking so much time? It's like, I know you know that we will be good together. I look like a seal. That we will be good together and that this will be great. So why are you taking so long? I feel like there's some sort of connection here. This could be a friendship. It could be a friends with benefits, situationship, relationship, marriage. Someone knows their shadow side. They know they can be a bitch. They know they can be an asshole. They know it's their insecurities. They know it's them being jealous of someone having something or looking at something. It's something. They're jealous that it's not theirs. And they know it's a reflection of, like, this person's maybe done inner work. Maybe not even realizing they're doing inner work, but is aware of how they act when they are in love. Okay? So this person, excuse me, this is so weird because to me, this is love. This is how you know it's love. This person would rather keep this connection or something at arm's length because they love that individual enough to not want to subject that person to their insecurities, their jealousies. So they're lying and saying like, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, when it's because they don't want to have to probably address some shadow work, now that I think about it. Because their shadow work is fighting for dominance and power in the connection and in the relationship that you're heading towards. Their need for the power and control is part of their jealousies and insecurities. But someone is like aware of this. Maybe you or they, however this is like resonating, like are like triggering this person's behavior to heal. This is like needing to break a bone so you can reset it so it sets correctly. This is, if you are in some sort of behavior management, it's like needing the individual to be triggered so you can address the behavior in the triggered moment, because that's when you'll be able to correct some of the behaviors. But you have to get them in that moment. Oh my God, this is like sucking the effing life out of me. Someone is dealing with, this really could be a child, some sort of behavior management for their child, trying to help their child. This could be like regulating emotions somehow, regulating behaviors. There's unfortunately like almost like triggering, doing things purposely to trigger the event. But this goes back to like, if you need to reset a bone to have it like heal correctly, you have to break it and then reset it, and that's painful. And it's almost like someone knows that they have to have the surgery. They know that it's going to feel better after it's reset, but it's going to take work and pain that is someone's shadow work that I think they're gonna be they're gonna be forced to address it. This is now starting to give me what I've heard about, like soulmate journeys, twin flame journeys. It's like a triggering event, triggering each other, and it creates growth. The first thing I wrote it down for this was thinking about someone's behavior, question mark, options, question mark. Whew. Maybe someone's like heavily scrutinizing your behavior, Libra, or there's this really sad energy here of like someone who's been hurt or maybe just scared to lose power in a situation or connection, scared to be vulnerable, maybe scared of getting hurt. So they like love you from afar to keep you protected. Or you're doing this. It's like someone knows how they would behave. So rather than trying to like trigger themselves, or maybe they are being triggered so they can address, maybe this has already happened. Someone has been jealous, insecure, completely triggered, and had to look at their own behaviors and insecurities and realize, like, I'm the one that's causing the issue here. I feel like someone's rooting for you, Libra, or you are rooting for someone. If you are disconnected from this person, haven't spoken to them, I just wanted to say they wish you well. They're rooting for you. Someone is rooting, or you're quietly rooting for this person. If you almost, or someone sees a connection where it's like, you're rooting for this individual to like make the best decision for themselves and not just consider this connection, because maybe they have someone who's in a Lawrence rut at home and this person's talking risky things about having flings with other people, and you're kind of trying to be a voice of reason to prevent that. Oh, wow. The High Priestess reversed, and then we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So Pisces energy. I think this is that shadow work I'm talking about. Someone being reflective, someone looking at themselves and their behavior. There's something here about things not being said, things being left unsaid. Five of Wands, some sort of struggle, battle. This could be an internal battle, emotional battle. Oh, geez, the Hierophant now. Jesus, and the World at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups behind it. Four of Cups behind that. Nine of Pentacles. This is so crazy to me, but I feel like this is just 100% tying in with what I'm saying. Someone totally stalled and put the brakes on the path that things were going, because the way it was going was towards something committed and a relationship. Five is here and five is here. Change. There would have been, it would have required, and it will require people to change. Something would completely change, because someone's world is would and is being completely changed by love, by their feelings of love. I get someone like being like their feelings of love for an individual has been like healing in itself to them, because it's a different type of love and feeling. I feel like the groundwork is being laid here. Like this is a foundation being laid that someone is fighting against. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are both very spiritual people. The Hierophant knows a lot about law, about, they're just associated with, sorry, my leg was going a little numb from the way I was sitting. The Hierophant, male or female, is like a public official. They are someone who could work in government, could work in some sort of state level position in like schools or the courts or town halls or whatever. This is also gives me someone who has leadership or is a leader because of their knowledge. There's also something here about someone's education. Like they may be very educated. This could even be like a doctor. And then at the, like their connection is with someone who is just as knowledgeable, but they are knowledgeable in the spiritual realm. This is someone who's, they may hide this side of them. They're not it's not that they're anti-religion. This is just someone who knows a lot about different spiritualities, astrology, tarot, occult knowledge. They've studied the Hermetic, what was it? The Hermetic tablets of Thoth. I think I'm saying it right. This is someone who's just interested in different things, different belief systems. And I feel like it's in reverse, because I don't think this person is outwardly out here displaying these beliefs. I think they kind of keep them to themselves. But this person's intellectual understanding and knowledge of spiritual and of enlightenment, of belief systems, religions, gods, goddesses, astrologies, whatever like that, energy work is comparable. And part of the attraction and part of like what's creating this groundwork towards the relationship that someone's pushing against, you're both equal. But this person is like college educated. They are publicly recognized. I feel like I'm looking at growth in someone too. Someone who may have been kind of immature, doing some growing up. I feel like someone is already at the like like at the threshold to step into the next leg of this situation, relationship, whether it's marriage, whatever. And there's like having to wait for someone to meet you there who's currently fumbling on purpose to stall from get there. They're stalling getting there. This is giving me like a bride, like slowly, awkwardly, slowly walking up an aisle, realizing she's about to go through all these changes. I just got a feeling here of someone who's scared of not being single, who's being scared of the changes that would come with being in a relationship, which just ties into everything that I've been saying here. The kid who's scared to go to the restaurant because he knows he's going to have to behave a certain way. But they know they're going to have a good time at this restaurant. They just don't want to have to behave the way that they know they're going to have to behave in the restaurant. They want to continue to be wild, maybe sow some wild oats still. That doesn't have to be sexual. That could just be, there's things they want to do, places they want to go, things they want to accomplish first. I'm like compelled to just go with these 3 cards here. The Tower reverse. Someone, oy. 5 of Pentacles, another card of change. King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles reversed is at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. There has been some sort of growth in an individual. I don't know if it's there could be two, you both could be scared of like this change. But have I not been talking about like a difference in like ages? Like one could be older than the other. It's like different levels. Like he's way more secure than Page of Pentacles, but they're both feeling the same. I am also getting a feeling of if there was some sort of disconnection with this person in the past, I think you both have held something for each other. I'm also thinking too, like, this is giving me like, it's not a bad tower, it's just they don't want this. They don't want this. I don't know who needs to know that, like, they just want to be alone. They prefer to be alone. They do not look happy having left the church after checking out if this is where they want to get married, you know? That's what I started to think of. I also thought too, 5, another card, that's a number of change. Like, you both could be worried about changes that would have to happen for this to take place. I still keep getting the feeling like, though, it's still heading forward. It's still, these changes are occurring, whether we want to acknowledge them or not. This is not like a very, you wouldn't think this is a positive reading, but to me it is. It's just people struggling with like their insecurities and shadow work. I feel like where someone once was way more like, I feel like this is a growth in someone right here. This is a maturity. Someone starts to speak up for what they want and speak the truth. Knight of Swords reversed. I feel like this is my person at the top of the stairs waiting for the other individual to grow up. I don't even think it's a younger person. If it is, It's like the younger person is needing the older person to grow up more. And she lays firmly with what's needed for this connection. And his response is to, I feel like there's like some sort of quick miscommunication, or like just stops communicating. And I see this person weighing their options, and I put options down. I don't even know if it's like literally other people, other options. It's more like, do I want to give love a chance again? And I think that they decide, like, yes. Do I want it? Like, this is a big judgment call. If I give my love here, if I say I do, if I begin this relationship, and I think they do. Someone is very scared though. They are scared it won't be accepted, and they won't get, this is the masculine. I think the masculine may have been in a relationship before that like really hurt him. But there's this ebb and flow between two people here that is part of the reconstruction and or the path that is part of this relationship. If someone has made it be clear what they are needed and their intentions, and this individual's response was to go silent, prefer to be alone, go ghost, they're thinking. They're considering the changes, like the change in communication style. Like, damn, this was such a little, like, their communication style was so like, yeah, whatever, and young before, and now look at them. Excellent communication style. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be you, Libra. That Queen of Swords, she's saying what she wants. There is no, like, she communicates. She's communicating to that King of Pentacles, get your ass up these stairs, come meet me. There is someone like, again, like I hate to use the twin flame journey, but because I don't know enough about it. But I feel like, again, I just keep seeing someone like they're heading towards a relationship. One is at the top of the stairs right before the threshold into the relationship. And the other one's kind of like dilly-dallying to get up the stairs, zigzagging. This is my person who's... They got 3 stakes down in this. This could be the feminine, 3 meaning Empress. She's there, like, hello, we knew this was going to be a relationship. We knew this was we were gonna get married. Like, I'm over here waiting for your ass. You may be planning some sort of like beach, or it would be something at the beach or by the beach, something water related. Like, you may even travel somewhere to go do this. Like, it's winter when you leave and you're at a beach for this wedding, or maybe trip together. 8 of Swords. This is the person stalling. They're so in their head. They're worried about all their insecurities. They're damn near pissing themselves because they're scared about taking this move. You see how... she's got all this water, all this emotion shared, ready to go. This person over here is only allowing themselves to feel this much emotion. I care about you, but I'm not in love with you. But they are keeping themselves bound in that situation. It may not even be like that they don't love you. It could be just like they're trying to say like they're not ready or something. Queen of Wands now, 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles is back again with the Queen of Swords. You know what I just got from this? All right, you could be dealing with the Leo, Sag, Aries. This could be, again, you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's air energy, and someone let it be known what they are looking for and what it would take for what's looked for from the other person. I feel like they get like, I feel like someone gets really fired up when they see this feminine. It could be two women, could be two men, but it's like someone enjoys seeing and watching this other individual be dominant and say what's going to happen. It lights a fire under someone, like, oh God, does it turn them on to see someone be so like dominant and strong? They're 2 feet in too. They're just freaking stalling. Nine of Wands. I feel like this is a very passionate connection between two people, but it's like the passion, I don't want to say the passion has run out. It's more like the passion isn't doing it anymore. Your desire for me isn't doing it anymore. Page of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords is here now. Someone may be worried here about other people. They may be worried that you could be talking to other people, or you're worried that they're talking to other people. But now I've seen the Queen of Swords so much. Now the King of Swords is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like there could be a third party too, like someone could have a child or maybe 3 kids, but I feel like someone, I'm hearing in my head, is weighing their options. I feel like someone could be checking you out on social media, like looking at your social media. All right, this is what this is. Someone's trying to keep communication and shit at like very normal, like they're trying to play like everything's calm, cool, and collected. But I think that they really are feeling more of a connection than they're letting on. Like they feel the foundations of something is here, or it's begun. If there's like a child involved, I think they recognize that their child is like approves. The Star reversed, Aquarius energy. I think someone may have said like, I'm not given to this anymore. I've been like this, like I'm not giving to, oh yeah. Someone who usually would be the dominant emotional. Oh, let me care for you, like the feminine. It's giving me more like Empress, feminine, motherly, warm energy. I feel like someone starts like taking back their power. This is giving me someone, I hate to word it this way, but I'm just going to say it because it was coming out in my head. Someone stops putting out as much or at all. So it's like, I don't want a foundation of a relationship to just be based on that. I want more. And I feel like someone stops like really giving to a person or a connection. Maybe you stopped talking to them, Libra, or they stopped talking to you for this reason. Yes, there's definitely giving me like things left unsaid, like someone like watching someone walk away. Another 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. This could be someone who changes their mind left and right. And I feel like that's air sign energy. So it could be you. You could be dealing with another air sign. It's like, one minute they're like, yeah, I'm on board, but I'm really so anxious about a relationship and I don't know how that's going to change my life. And oh my God, what about this? Like, because they're not happy walking together. And then in the next moment, they're like having this tower moment of like, I couldn't realize not being with this person or having something with this connection. 8 of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Someone could be working a lot or like burying themselves in work or schoolwork to try to like avoid how they are feeling. Jesus, this is so bizarre to me. Not bizarre, but it's like they want like the desire to be together. Like they are burying themselves in work or housework or doing something, schoolwork, to not think about how they haven't heard from, like, because she's looking at her phone, she hasn't heard from or doesn't have any connections, and she's like trying to be like less about, oh, it's not just a passionate connection, like I need more to this connection, but they can't help but want to offer this is giving me like I don't want to say offering sex, but like someone wants more and the other person is focused more excuse me, on the sexual side of the connection right now, or like that is their main focus, the sexual side of the connection. Oh well. Knight of Cups is down there. The 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is here. I don't know. Can you build a foundation for something? A true, honest, there you are. A true, honest foundation for something when one person is coming at with the emotional side and the other person is coming at it with more of a, let me get in your pants. Hate to be crude, but like someone is taking a good hard look at the foundation that there is between these two people, reflecting on, I've been putting in all this or doing that. Do I really want to stay with this? Is this what I'm looking for? At the same time, I also think this is what is being brought to this connection, and someone is reflecting on what is, I care about this person and we're sexually compatible. Like, is this like my person? Is this the foundation, the true honest foundation? I feel like someone can't make up their mind. Again, someone is scared of change. After that, 5 is now 10. 10 would be the completion of a cycle. The changes are complete, and then the world, well, 21, that's the end of the deck over here. I just think like, I'm seeing this, like a sequence. I feel like someone's very in their head about things. Two people may end up just going different directions. Like we clearly have different focuses. This person may want to travel and is just more focused on the physical pleasures of life. And this person is looking for more emotional fulfillment. But I do think that this is what the connection currently has. It has the emotions and it has the good sexual compatibility. I'm still going back to someone when they are like dominant and they say what's going to happen. Ooh, it gets someone else so like aroused and they think it's so sexy. When someone's being the boss, almost. Like, you go, girl. King of Cups. King of Cups. This is progressing. Someone knows that another individual has stopped giving or will stop giving or has stopped giving. And it is up to the, it's giving me masculine to give to this connection in order for it to, come back together. This is truly giving me, come correct or we're done. Like, I'm ready for a connection. Let's stop pretending this is just friendship and casual. Give me your love. Give me your heart. Or take mine. I know you want to. There's someone, this is another card of 5. And there's an individual back here who's like left drowning, going up the river. I feel like this is like someone's thoughts. They're scared of how they are when they are emotional. I'm getting someone also, this is part of like, this could be someone who's like scared of how they feel. Yes, I think someone is scared of how they feel because they know that it's like they've already given their heart or they're about to give their heart. This is heading towards commitment. It's already, someone does not want it to just be sexual in nature. So they're not talking to you right now, Libra, or you're not talking to them. I'm getting some firm boundaries here. I'm getting some firm boundaries. Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 9 of Wands again. And then 10 of Cups. This is giving me like someone being like, oh, I don't know if I want a relationship. I can't make up my mind. And someone else being like, get over here. Get over here. You're already in one with me. And someone may like that. Didn't I just say someone is sprung when another person is dominant? That Queen of Wands reversed. 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone like loves when the other person is dominant and takes control and is like, ooh, this has all the makings of something positive. I just think there's someone who's really scared of maybe, it's almost like feeling like scared that they'll be boxed in. feeling like they won't have control. Maybe they've had relationships where they didn't have control before, but like I feel like there's something here about like putting a foot down of like, this is what I want, and we're either doing this or we're not matched, because someone is like, I'm not continuing this conversation until you are honest with me about how you feel. I think someone's blasting music out there. Holy mother of God. I thought there was a fight going on. Libra, if this resonates, please let me know. For whatever reason, I just wanted to say, give love a chance. And sometimes giving love a chance means not talking to someone so they can figure out all the things that they know that they should have said and need to say. Because they've watched you walk away, or they're going to watch you walk away, and they know why. It's because of the things they haven't said. Because they're scared of the change. This could be someone who's really scared about vulnerability, really scared of like having to share how they feel, and like what would happen after they admit to you and to themselves how they actually feel. This is still giving me someone who's like keeping something at arm's length, stalling at all costs to avoid the direction it's heading, and then the other person being like, all right, well, peace with that, because I'm not changing what I want. This is no longer just a friendship. This is no longer just casual. I want commitment. And someone is like super afraid that they will lose all power, and like they will be leashed, and like they will not be taken care of. Like, I don't know. Someone definitely in their thoughts, where someone over here is like, we've already built this so much of a foundation. What the F is taking them so long? Love is patient, love is kind. Libra, let me know if it resonates. If it does, make sure you let me know in the comments. I appreciate your support at my Cash App and Venmo in the description box. Make sure you're checking out the other signs in your chart, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.